Hello. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. This is my first time actually recording a long form video or anything. But either way, I'm Teague, and today I'm drawing the characters of Shattered Glass, which is a novel that you can read the first chapter of on AO3. I highly recommend reading it before you watch this if you have time. This is part one of a series where I draw the characters, and I'm starting off with Sebastian, the main character. When I first started drawing, I was worried I might have to reread everything and look for any descriptions of him, but luckily the author sent me a pretty detailed description of him actually, which I will read to you now so you know what I was going off of. Sebastian. A light olive skin, skinny build. He commonly wears a long sleeve white shirt to cover his arm with band tees over top. He wears his hair in a beanie and has black eyes, short blonde hair that's grown out enough that it sticks just outside of his beanie with a single ear piercing on both ears. He normally wears chunky headphones on top of his beanie, with the iPod wire connecting to his white iPod Nano. He wears blue jeans with patches over them that he sewed himself. The patches are made from part of the Alice in Chains shirt album, from the shirt that got cut up. He also has a small wedding ring on a chain around his neck. It's his dad's. He also has a scab on the skin between his index finger and thumb. So that's what I was going off of, but I was actually having a lot of fun designing Sebastian, since all the things that he wears and the things that he has, scruffy hair or baggy clothes, those are just my favorite things to draw. I love drawing cool alternative characters. And for the coloring, I played around with the shades of his hair and his skin until I got something that looked right. But then everything after that was pretty easy to fill in. Towards the beginning, I accidentally drew his eyes blue. I fixed that pretty quickly. Now that I'm looking back on the drawing, I think I actually could have made the pins on his hat brighter to make them match up more, but that's fine. It's okay. Oh, and for the Meteora album shirt that he was wearing, I actually just put a filter over the actual album cover and then adjusted it to be on his shirt. I'm actually pretty proud of that decision. I think it looks cool. I also had a bit of fun drawing the design for his headphones and all of that. And the ring. And for the shading was really fun. I actually played around with it a lot. I think it looks good. I think the warm tones of the colors and everything really suit him. I think they look good on him. And of course then I did some normal shading around his hair and his neck. And now for his full body, I drew him in this hunched over weird little emo kid pose with his knees bent a little. I think it's kind of funny, but also it suits him. And I also had a lot of fun with the shape of his jeans. The bagginess, I think that looks really cool, and the patches on it. I also drew him holding his skateboard, which is actually a pretty big part of him as a character, and the skateboard itself is actually kind of important to the story. I just drew a little version of the Linkin Park album for this part. Oh, and for the patches on his jeans, I actually had to look up the Alice in Chains album that it was based off of, and I had to copy the colors the best I could just to keep it accurate. I made his shoes this plain brown, which is, it looks okay, but looking back on it, I should have given him Converse or something. I feel like that would have suited him more. But either way, that was Sebastian. Now on to the bonus drawing sections, which are just some little like extra sketches that I made to make the video feel more complete. Also because I just wanted to draw them. And so I sketched out what I thought Sebastian would have looked like as a kid, and I made him definitely look like a little rugrat and all of that, you know? I think it's really cute. I sketched out what I think he would look like as a cat, because I was just having fun. And I didn't do any line art, I just ended up like adjusting the lines of everything a lot, which is fine. I also drew his skateboard again and his iPod, which now that I look at it, I'm not sure if I choose the right model, but it's like whatever. I colored that in, colored the cat in, and then bam, done. Anyway, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the drawings, and I'll see you next time.